Did the bye week come at a good time or a bad time for your team?
Well, we're going to see how we play this Saturday. Then I'll tell you. That'll be a better time to answer that question. But I think that, I never like to go off of a loss. It just sits there, and it's better to get back out and start practicing again and play again. But what will really tell you the truth is how we play this week.
Since year one, I've followed your team, been to every game, of course, called you games last year. I was stunned in Virginia. I've never seen the Locos. What happened?
No, we just didn't play well in all phases. And I got to start with myself. I mean, and I told them, I said, I'm going to be a little bit different cat now. And, last week that week in Virginia, I was sick and I didn't have a voice. And you've been out to practice. I get after him a little bit, and I just couldn't even yell last week. So whether that did anything or not, I don't know. But, it just happens once in a while. You just go, and thought they were ready. I really did. I thought we had a good week of practice. I thought everything was going well, but we just played poorly.
Well, let's look ahead to the game against Omaha here, Sandboy Stadium. Some would say I think it's one of the biggest games in Locos franchise history because this game, that's need the community behind it, and we need a victory.
Well, we do. We need the community behind us, and I hope, we've won 2 championships. People say, I want to come out and see these people. And everybody I talk to that comes to games, so we love it. We're always coming back. We don't lose customers. We just got to gain some. But, yeah, it's a big one because we're 1-1 with Omaha, and you don't want to fall behind another team. And I think in order to have a successful season, our goal is to win all our home games and split when we're on the road.
All right, let's talk about Omaha. Their offense ranked number 1 right now in the UFL. Masoli just lighten it up. They're more of a spread offense, so what can you do? Do you have to change the way you're going to call offense and open it up a little bit more, or do you see how the game plays out?
I'm going to see how the game plays out, see what we're doing well. If we can, we've always believed in being able to establish a run game. We don't have to be a dominant run, but we need to get the run game going. And that's what we didn't do against Virginia, and then everything else really falls bad because if you can't run the ball, you're in longer third down situations, and the protection is harder to do, and all those things. So I don't think it's going to be anything where I got to keep our hands away from them, or the ball away out of their hands.
So what about on defense? Do you have special plays that you're going to – schemes and things like that are going to have to be run against this type of offense?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have, nickel and dime personnel, a 5th DB and a 6th DB on the field because they spread you out. They put 4 receivers out there. So some of the linebacking core won't play a lot this week.
Let me ask you this. This is a back-to-back. After this, you go to Omaha and you play them 2 weeks in a row. Now, that has happened in the NFL before. I remember a long time ago, Denver and Oakland, I think in a playoff thing. But this is a scenario that's a little bit different. Do you keep some things on the side, then you have to show them next week, or do you just go all out this week and let next week take care of itself?
We just go all out this week and let next week take care of itself. And you mentioned Oakland and Denver. I was at Denver when we did that.
Oh, okay.
And it's not easy to go back to the same place that you just got beat in. But fortunately, we'll have to do that. But it'll be a little unusual. In a lot of aspects, it'll make our coaching a lot simpler because we've already got all the breakdowns on them. All we have to do is add our game, and then we know exactly their stats easily, and we've already been working on them, so it'll just be a repeat in how much we're going to change.
I know in hockey a lot of times when there's back-to-back games, that second game becomes even more chippy. Do you have to remind the players, or do you think the refereeing crews are going to have to look at that and just, keep it 2 weeks from now, all of a sudden, you were just hitting them last week. You had to do it again.
No, I'll remind my team. They're not going to do that because I've already told them I wasn't happy with the Virginia thing where I think we lost our focus and we were too much chipping and extra shoving and all that stuff.
First of all, how great is it to have his voice back? Coach, good luck.
Hey, thank you very much. It is good to have my voice back.